Welcome back to another video. This is what I'm doing. Predicting where how much points NHL teams are going to get and who's going to win the Stanley Cup. I see the Sharks getting 53 points after they trade away Erik Karlsson. Their team is basically the same as last year, and Erik Karlsson carried that team. Anaheim would finish with 58 points, I figure. Their team is kind of the same. They added Alex Killorn and Gudis, but their team kind of fell apart after every trade deadline, so I'm expecting the same thing. And Gibson is not the best goalie. He's probably gone very soon anyway. I see Vancouver finish with 81 points. Their defense is kind of questionable, but I think Demko could go back to bubble form. And Pedersen, Hughes, GT Miller, Besser, I figure they're going to be very good. Garland is probably gone very soon anyway, so I see Calgary finish with 88 points. 3 players went out. Lindholm, Backlund, and Hannafin. So I'm expecting them to trade those players, but I still see them finish with 88 points because they're probably going to get roster players out of that. I see LA finish with 98 points. They're a very good team. So yeah, they ain't falling off anytime soon. But their goalie's kind of questionable, so we find out when season starts. Seattle with 103 points. If Grubauer plays like he did in playoffs, they're a good team. But their team's still solid. It's just goalie. I see Vegas finish with 105 points. They're going to fall off after their cup. Because they traded Smith already, Logan Thompson, Hill, and Leonard. They got 3 goalies, so one is going to be traded. And I see Edmonton 113 points. If Skinner played like he did last year in regular season, yeah, they're going to take away that division easily. So they got Connor McDavid. What he had, 153 points last season? Yeah, just godly player. I see Chicago getting 62 points. Their team is terrible. It's literally only Bedard, and their goalie sucks. So, yeah. I see St. Louis finish with 73 points. Their team is basically the same as last year. I don't think they signed anybody big. I see Arizona finish with 76 points. I feel like they're going a lot of people's going to underrate them this year. Last year, at last 2 months, their team was on fire, so I'm expecting their team to do the same thing. I think Nashville's going to finish with 91 points after adding Ryan O'Reilly and Luke Shen. I feel like they're either going cup or bust. They're either going to try make the playoffs and win a cup, or they're going to trade a lot of players off. So, yeah. I see Winnipeg finish with 93 points after trading Connor Hellebuyck and Mark Scheifele. They're probably going to get roster players back, like in Pierre-Luc Dubois trade. And, yeah. When they trade Connor Hellebuyck, it's probably going to be New Jersey, and they're going to get their goalie Vanacek. So, it's going to be him and Bourgeois. So, that's going to be a deadly tandem. Minnesota, same team as last year, lost a lot of players, actually. But I feel like they're still going to be good. They got a lot of rookies coming up, so. Dallas, 103 points. They got Matt Duchene at like $4 million, so, yeah. And their team's just going to be fire again. A lot of mix with old and young players, so, yeah. I see Colorado finishing with 108 points. I feel like their team's going to be healthy this year. Their captain's most likely never playing in the NHL again. The injury that he got. So, yeah. Hopefully they be good, and sorry about Landeskog. I see Philadelphia finish with 56 points. Yeah, they're going on full rebuild. And with Buddy, that Russian Fuller, not coming over for like next 4 or 5 years. So, yeah. I see the Caps finish with 73 points. Yeah. OV, they got Max Pacioretty, that's underrated contract. If he could stay healthy. But yeah, instead that this team is the same thing as last year. I see Columbus finishing with 78 points after getting Adam Fantilli, getting a couple of players. I feel like they're going to go up in the standings a little bit. They're trying to compete, and they probably will. I see Penguins finishing with 94 points. I'm expecting them to get Erik Karlsson. So, yeah, that's the reason. And if he could play like he did last year, Penguins is going to be pretty good. I see the New York Islanders finished with 95 points. I don't think they signed anyone. I'm just expecting them to be the same thing as last year. Bo Horvat do more this year. I see Rangers going with 99 points. Yeah. The team is good, so Shurkin. I see Devils finish 103 points. I'm expecting them to get Connor Hellebuyck. So, yeah. Still a young team. Got Jack Hughes, Nico Hischier, Hamilton. Yeah, a lot of other players, too. And I'm seeing Carolina get 108 points. They basically got everybody in free agency, so why not? I expect Montreal to get 74 points. I'm expecting their core be healthy, be better, because there are a lot of young players. Yeah, all depends on goalie, though, so. I see Detroit get 83 points. Yeah, they didn't sign much players. Said Justin Hall is absolutely pylon of a player. I see Florida getting 91 points. I'm expecting Matthew Tkachuk not be ready for beginning season, so yeah, that's the reason. I'm seeing Buffalo finish with 96 points if Levi plays good. I'm expecting he will. Him and Comrie. I'm expecting Ottawa finish with 97 points. They got Tarasenko, but goalie's still a question. Same thing as last year. I'm seeing Boston finish with 99 points. After Bergeron retiring, I'm still expecting them to be very competitive. They're probably going to get like Scheifele or Lindholm. I see Tampa get 103 points. Their team seems tired, getting older, but they're still a very good team because of Vasilevsky. In Toronto, 109 points. They added Domi. What is his name by Bertuzzi. So I'm expecting them to be very physical and be very good. And Sansonov is back, so yeah. These are playoffs. Colorado versus LA, Dallas for Minnesota, Edmonton versus Winnipeg, Vegas versus Seattle. I see Colorado taking the 6th. They're dominant team. Nathan McKinnon turns into a god in the playoffs, so yeah. I see Dallas taking the 6th with Minnesota. They're dominant team, and Oettinger. I see Edmonton taking the 7. I figure Winnipeg is going to put up a fight, but it all depends on goalie at the end and Connor McDavid. This is a upset. Seattle taking the champs in 7 games. I figure Grubauer is going to be the same thing in playoffs. Shut it. Literally the next Carey Price. But we're going to find out when time comes. I see Colorado taking Dallas in 7. Dominant team. And I see Seattle taking Edmonton in 7 games. Another hot take. Seattle takes it Colorado. They did it last year, and I think they could do it again. For second bracket, Carolina versus Ottawa, New Jersey versus Rangers, Toronto versus Buffalo, Tampa versus Boston. I see Carolina taking a 6, but Ottawa won't go down with a fight. I see New Jersey taking a 7 with Hellebuyck. And yeah, young core, so yeah. I see Toronto taking Buffalo in 5 games, their team being dominant with Bertuzzi and Domi. And I see Boston taking Tampa in 7. Then Carolina taking New Jersey in 7. Toronto taking Boston in 6. And Carolina taking Toronto in 7. So Stanley Cup final, Carolina versus Seattle. And I see Seattle taking in 6. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and see you guys next time.